I'm Brooks Wheeler, class of 2024. Ride like Paul Revere, and when they ask me who I am, I'll say I'm not from around here.
He has so many things going on in his life. He can do football, he's in theater, he's in choir.
He's an excellent student, excellent athlete. I mean, when you put the two together, I mean, you think of the epitome of what you want for a student athlete, he's probably what's it.
He has a very genuine personality.
I would say a leader. I think, you know, whether he's leading kind of clubs or kind of one of the lead roles in the play, or even kind of a friend group, people kind of turn to him.
He's a great person, very nice and fun to work with. He's dedicated to what he does.
He's really nice. It's like, usually when you think of someone who's like really popular, you're like kind of intimidated of them, but he's actually so nice.
As cheesy as this is, when I wrote it, he really fulfills our mission statement. You excel in the academics, athletics, and the arts.
He's done it with football, a very productive member of our state semifinalist team.
Not only is he incredibly smart, but he's also an incredibly kind soul, and he's a great friend to have.
On top of that, he's a National Merit finalist.
Oh yeah, he's so smart. He was like one of the first people I knew that got a 36 on the ACT.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good.
What up?
Renaissance man. He does it all, truly.
I've never seen you ever like short with someone, curt, anything. I think you're very gracious, very kind, and just a natural leader.
It's cool that I get to know him.
I'm Brooks, class of 2024.
Worry and anxiety are currently top issues among students. One of the results of this might be worry. I explain to students that worries are like clouds. They come and they go. I tell the students that sometimes they have a worry monster that lives inside their head, whispering things that are not true. Sometimes we must talk to their worry monster and tell them to be quiet and say, worry is not the boss of me. We even draw our worry monsters. In the book, Worry Says What? By Allison Edwards, we learn the more you talk to your worry monster, the smaller it gets, but it never really goes completely away. Having tools and strategies that normalize big feelings is vital to children because they are constantly inundated with information, good, bad, and perhaps frightening. Stopping and thinking about their worry monster and empowering them to take charge of their thoughts is vital. Stop and think. Worry says what? Worry says nothing because I can be in charge of my thoughts and choices.
We are having our annual Cheetah Fest, but tonight's extra special because it is Chip the Cheetah's 20th birthday and it's the 20th anniversary of Chapman's Retreat Elementary. So we are partying hard tonight.
It's just like a big celebration of like for us and like for the whole school.
Yeah.
And it's just like a fun party that they wanted to give us.
Yeah, that happens towards the end of the year.
We're doing bouncy houses, different types of games. We actually won this right now in this.
We have lots of events going on. We have carnival games. We have we call it the Cheetah Fest auction, where room parents get together baskets to auction off. And we have food, we have inflatables, we have a helicopter. So lots of fun things going on tonight.
Aside from candy, because cotton candy wins the race all the time. But aside from the candy, I think the Tetra Trucks have been a huge hit. Our kids are having a blast.
I like the duck game because we kept redoing it and earning more things.
Yes, duck pool.
Yes, duck
If you get a big number, then you get like a really big prize, I guess.
Lots of our kids love Chip the Cheetah, so they get really excited when he comes in the room. I would say the inflatables, there's a huge line for the Spider-Man obstacle course outside.
My favorite thing about Chapman's Retreat is they were so welcoming when it was my first day at school. I actually new to school. I really liked my teacher, Miss Swanson. She was really nice. A lot of people here, they were just so nice, so welcoming here. And I really liked it.
Life is good at Chapman.
I am Celeste Riedfeld. I'm the school counselor at Hunters Bend Elementary School, and this is our third career day that we've had here.
Career Day is happening at Hunters Bend, and it tries to build our career for the future. And we've looked at different careers today to see what we want to be.
I want to be an artist.
Our students get the opportunity to think of all options. When you're in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, you don't know what you want to be when you grow up. And if you do, it probably will change. So I'm always encouraging the kids to think about different options and just exposing them to as many careers as possible.
My favorite was probably the artist or the fashion designer. The artist had a bunch of samples, and the fashion designer had stuff of her clothing she'd designed before.
I think I would want to be a lawyer or an actor.
Today I saw a software engineer, and he taught me that he can make video games, and he's currently designing them. Happy Career Day.
Look who it is. Good morning. How you doing? Excellent. You look very nice.
Mr. Procyse made a prosthetic adaptive device for her to be able to play ukulele with everybody else in class.
So it's an idea that's kind of been developing ever since she got to Oakview, really. And just kind of little by little came up with something that attaches to the student ukulele where you can press a button, presses down whatever strings need to be pressed down.
That's great, man. That's good for you.
She's gonna be excited. Are you ready? We have the Millie ukulele. What do you think?
So this he created himself using a 3D printer from scratch. Did not tell administration or teachers that he was doing this. So this was really something he did behind the scenes to honor and work with Millie.
So
I wanted her to have the same experience in class as all the other students.
We're blessed to have a person like him as a staff member.
It shows how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so pleased this works. She's giddy about it. It's fun to watch.
I threw out the idea to bring in a well-known musician who makes his living as a songwriter and plays with different people, and that happened to be Mark.
Millie, do you know Def Leppard? You ever heard of that rock band? Their drummer has one arm, and he plays the whole tour and all their songs with one arm. I would just keep playing, and I love what you're doing. I love what your teachers has helped you with, and I'm so impressed. I'll get teared up if I say too much. Mine is so good.
That it is. I'm proud. Yeah, I'm proud of her. She's an amazing student. Very nice.
We had our annual color run, Wildcats on the Run, here today to celebrate our large fundraiser, our spring fundraiser, where we're hoping to raise enough money for 11 new smart boards for classrooms. This is the second year we've had a color run, and they've really gotten into it.
We're just going outside and we're getting, is it dye or paint? It's either dye or paint sprayed all over us. It's called the color run. Yeah, what he said.
And it's just everywhere, and it's so much fun. There's music blasting. I love it. Best event of the school year.
This is a great event for them to enjoy. They've been working really hard, raising money for the last month. And so this is a fun way for them to celebrate. At the end of it, they get to have tons of fun, all the color games out here, and they're competing against each other's classrooms on how much money they can raise.
My favorite part is getting dirty and getting like my hair all covered and stuff. I like getting it in my hands. And then dumping it on your head. I like getting it in my hands, putting it on my face and my head, and I like getting it down my neck.
But they have so much fun. fun with each other, whether they're rolling around in the color or running on the track. They get to get some exercise in the middle of the day, get a little bit of their energy out, and of course we don't have school tomorrow, so this is like a Friday, so hopefully getting them all that energy out for the teachers too when they go back to their classes.
It's just fun getting color on you.
This is our Williamson County Jazz Honors event, and we have students from every single high school and pretty much every single middle school with 4 different ensembles.
Well, right now we are rehearsing for our concert tonight.
We're all getting an opportunity to play together and to perform for parents and friends.
It's almost like a high-pressure situation. You only got Thursday night and Friday to rehearse all these tunes.
It's kind of stressful with all like the amount we have and like the little time at home, but it's definitely like pushing me and I feel like I'm learning a lot.
But you just, working together and making cool music is, it's always awesome. It's the feelings that are really associated with the music. And when everyone's parts comes together, it's just that feeling of everyone's just right on the same page and communicating, and it just sounds beautiful.
Because we all have something in common, we like playing instruments, so it's really fun to just be there with them.
You get to play with some pretty talented musicians, make some cool music over the weekend, and it's a fun experience. You learn a lot.
So I'm super excited, and I think the kids are having a really great time and learning, and it's been an absolute pleasure. The band directors in the county have been absolutely fabulous, and it's just been a wonderful time.
And it's super fun music. Everyone's doing a good job, and so I think it's going to sound really good tonight.
Today we have our second annual Cultural Appreciation Fest.
And I think we have maybe 9 to 11 different countries here today. It's a place where we can gain awareness for all the other countries and the school. First, we had a fashion show with a bunch of countries just like holding their flags, singing their songs, and kind of skipping down there. And then we had 5 countries perform dances, songs, and we had Korea do a string quartet, which was like really good.
And right now behind us, we are hosting everyone's booth. Everyone is selling food, playing games, listening to music, and having tons of fun.
It's nice to know that there's so many people that's like different, but we're not so much different because we're all in this area together. We're here to celebrate each other. I think this is just a great way to bring the community together and learn about different cultures and like in a respectful manner.
We just really wanted to be able to express all of these different people's amazing and beautiful cultures.
One of the biggest issues I experienced when I was a middle school counselor was that so many students lost their homework. They would complete their homework, but it never made it back to the classroom. My question to the student was, what is your routine at night when you're getting ready for school? And it was amazing to me that something as simple as a nighttime routine could change an outcome. Do you pack your things up at night before? Or do you wait until the next morning and you're in a hurry and you don't have time to stop and think? Did you know the root word of routine is route? A routine is a route to success and a pathway to do things that form good habits. Morning routines, school routines, bedtime routines, all important plans for success to begin. Stop and think. What are your routines? What are your habits? And are they leading you on a route to success?
Rhea Whitlock, class of 2024.
She is that student that we hope we all have.
She's really inspiring and it's kind of like a gazelle.
She just really brightens the room and makes us all feel very talented.
She's so graceful and does everything effortlessly.
Rhea Whitlock is an amazing individual who rises to the challenge no matter what it is.
She's very kind. She's always been very caring and very helpful.
Really inspiring to me.
She's never going to give up on herself or others. She is inspiring. She's creative. She's passionate. She's your icon.
it up for Rhea Whitlock. Congratulations.
Go Cougs!
Seven, 8.
1, 2, and 3.
4.
And down.
8.
It's awful. You can't graduate.
No, I won't. I'll fail anatomy or something.
Please.
Yeah.
I'll rig something, make you stay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
She creates planners with kind of like a bullet journal idea to them. So it's kind of just like a way to be creative with your organization.
I was at that point where I was like, oh, this is a little overwhelming, but I mean, I looked at it and I was like, I can't give anything up. There's limitless possibilities, and I really, with a planner, I can put something in a format, but then make it my own.
It really was just a proud moment. Seeing her work so hard, and then she finally gets that $1,000 check, it was just like, yes, she did it.
Make sure you're really finding things that you're passionate about, because at the end of the day, if you're not happy doing something, then it's not worth it.
Oh, she's just really good at everything she does.
I think that she's definitely going places.
Rhea, class of 2024.